Hey you guys, it's Chrissy from Chrissy BooksandBerries here, and I am going to be doing a discussion on The Hobbit, the book and the movie. Mostly because I just saw the movie today, The Battle of the Five Armies, and I got so excited I even bought a tumbler with Gandalf's hat on it, and I'm gonna treasure this for the rest of my life. Don't tell me you're not jealous, because I know you are, like deep down. Yeah, okay, so I read the book first, and I read it a long time ago, so like some of my memory might be a bit, it's not exactly entirely there about this. I should have reread it, but I decided not to because I'm lazy. Anyway, first off, what I liked about this book was it was like a normal, it was actually written for children, so when I read it I was like, okay, it's like a normal adventure-y type book. Journey, traveling, quest, gold, you know, the regular. And I never really liked Bilbo. I thought he was okay as a character. I didn't like that he was the main character, I know, right? But yeah, I read this after I read Lord of the Rings. That's probably why I didn't like him. I like how he developed eventually into someone I could like tolerate, but I just I didn't like him very much. And what else about this? Oh yeah, some parts of the book were extended in the movie, so that's why like a scene in like the elven town, the elf place, like I know that Legolas was just like mentioned, and he had like he was basically just mentioned as the forest elven prince. He didn't really have any lines, but somehow he managed to make it into all three-hour movies, so that's cool. And like Gandalf disappears a lot, but he comes back, but he's not really a central character. It's Bilbo, and that's all I remember. I liked the book, that's all. Yeah, it was a good prequel to The Lord of the Rings. So today I watched the movie. I'm gonna hold this up when I'm talking about the movie, mostly because I just love showing off my tumbler. Okay, so in the movie, now we know where Gandalf went, because like in the book and in the he disappears a lot, like I said before, and no one really knows to where. But in the movie we find out where and what he's doing, so that's pretty good. That's the necromancer plotline over there. And then the extended scenes, like the fight scenes and some of the like other, like, you know, longer staring at the distance, close-up shots, I can tell those were probably just made to make the movie longer and more interesting and to add more detail to what was, I think, suggested in the book, but it was never really gone into details. So that was pretty nice. And it was nice to just watch those extra scenes, like the fight scenes. Some of them were not necessary, but I don't want to go to a movie like that I've read the book just to point out like, oh, that didn't happen in the book, that didn't happen in the book. You know, sometimes you just want to go to a movie, just relax and enjoy. So that's what I chose to do here, and not like point out every single thing to criticize, because one, I don't even remember most of the book, and two, the surprises were nice because I don't want to be like, it was exact, you know how it would like if you exactly remember every single thing from the book, and then if it's copied exactly like in the movie, sometimes it gets boring because it's exactly what you were expecting. So I guess they tried to make it like it's not what you were exactly expecting. So that was okay with me. I didn't mind that so much. And then okay, you know how I mentioned how Legolas was talked about in passing in the book? Well, so was two other characters, Radagast and Tauriel. First, I'm going to talk about Radagast. Radagast the Brown is a wizard like Gandalf the Grey. He was only mentioned like in passing in The Lord of the Rings and in the Hobbit movie. The Hobbit book, sorry. But in the Hobbit movies, he actually got lines and cool stuff. So I thought it was pretty cool. It was nice. And fun fact, he is also one of the doctors from Doctor Who. So if you guys know which one, because I can't remember right now, but I know he's a doctor, just like let me know down below. Anyway, the next character was Tauriel. I know she doesn't, I'm pretty sure she never existed in the book because I don't remember that name at all. I guess, yeah. And on top of that, love story, but we'll just go to that later. So Tauriel, I like that there's another woman character in the movie because in the book it's basically all just men, and they only ever mentioned Galadriel, I think in passing again. So yeah, it was cool to see another woman, and not just like another elf, but a soldier at that who could like fight and things. So that was really cool because I didn't see any woman elves in Lord of the Rings, so it was cool that they added that in The Hobbit. And okay, next one from the movie is the love story. You know how I mentioned before that I don't like love stories if they're unneeded? Yeah, I just noticed that Killy and Tauriel have this thing, and it's like, you know, in the book, Killy was just like a name that rhymed with Philly in my mind, so like this whole love story threw me off. But I actually, the actress who plays Tauriel, Evangeline Lilly, I don't have anything bad to say about her because she's one of my favorite actresses. So to see her in this movie, I got excited, but then I was just a bit, I did not agree with the love story. I mean, that was alright, how it ended. I hope that wasn't a spoiler, but it was alright, okay? But I'm just, as for me, I did not like the whole romance plot line. And okay, just this last one, just for fun. I think the best theme song was from The Desolation of Smaug, Ed Sheeran's I See Fire. I didn't like this third one or the first one. Actually, I don't even remember the first one. I just know that I really liked Ed Sheeran's I See Fire. So yeah, that's it. My Hobbit book and movie discussion video. If you guys want to talk to me more about it, please do, because I want to get other opinions. I want to see what other people think of the movie, of the book, how you think they came. Do you think it was a good adaptation? I think it was. I mean, it's not like a super duper one, but it was pretty good. And let me know. I want to talk to you guys about this. It seems like we could, have a lot to discuss. So, bye! Oh, I forgot to mention, the guy who can transform into a bear, I was really happy that they included him in the movie, and they gave him much more of a role, I think, than what they did in the book. And because I was worried that they were going to pull a Tom Bombadil on him. If you guys don't know who Tom Bombadil is, he was actually the first stop in Lord of the Rings when the hobbits were making their way out of the Shire. Tom Bombadil was like the first place where they like slept over, and he was not included in the movie. So I was kind of like upset that they didn't include him after I read that in the book that he was there, and then I saw the movie and I was like, oh, they didn't include him. So I'm really glad that they gave him the transforming bear dude. I completely forgot his name, but I'm just happy that he was included. So yeah, that's it. A little extra. Sorry guys.